Kendall, of course, the elephant in the room is that you're playing here in your hometown. We saw you arrive in a Minnesota Frost Chicago-style T-shirt with Granado on the back. Yourself and the Granado family have done so much for Chicago hockey, women's hockey, whether that's been with the Blackhawks, the NHL. What will it take to finally get a franchise here for the PWHL in Chicago?
Those decisions aren't up to me, obviously. But I just, thought about today and, what it would have meant if, I had the opportunity to come here as a, a 8, 9, 10-year-old little girl to see this and dream about it. And so just how special it was today to, see the arena filled with boys and girls, knowing that they now will have that same dream to grow up and be a professional hockey player if they're good enough to do so, and they can do so. And so, obviously not the result we wanted, but at the end of the day, I think it was a win for the sport. It was a win for society, and just was so proud to be able to be a part of bringing women's professional hockey here to Chicago.
We talked about your impact, and it's your family's impact as well. Your sister coaches the 16U Mission Girls team who are in attendance here today. That impact down at the youth level for girls, what's that like to be able to show that to them on full display here today?
Yeah, I think it just brings you back. Like, we were all once, that little kid that fell in love with the game, and, the game brings you so much more than wins and losses. And I think that's the takeaway, is just, continuing to be able to give back, knowing that this game brings you some of the greatest opportunities in your life. It's not medals, and yeah, it's fun to win the Walter Cup, of course, and gold medals, things like that. But it's meeting your best friends, traveling the world, being able to be here tonight. There's so much more that this game provides us, and so just being able to inspire kids to get involved in the sport, I think it's important because it'll change your life in the best way possible.
Mae, your first NHL or PWHL goal, today. What was that like to share with your teammates here, especially being in Chicago?
Yeah, I've been waiting a bit for that. Just trying to help the team how I can offensively, getting pucks to the net, and trying to join the rush. So when it finally went in, I was pretty relieved and gave us a chance at a win.
Coach, they mentioned it's fun to win Walter Cups, back-to-back champs. What's it going to take to three-peat in this league looking forward in a tough season, especially against an Ottawa Charge team that you just saw in the finals last year?
Well, it's good. I think our league is good. Every game's going to be close. We know it. It's just, for us now, it's just about getting better, keep accumulating points. Obviously, we got 1 point today, not as many as we would like, but we still got a point, so we just need to take that and keep going with it. We know at the end of the day, every point matters. It's mattered the last 2 years as we were tied with multiple teams for kind of that spot. So for us, it's just about getting better.
Nicole Hazy, Victoria Press. Ken, obviously, other than just mixing things up and looking for sort of chemistry, with the switching up of the lines the last couple games, is there something specific you're looking to see click?
I just think it's getting people going. I think we create a very team atmosphere where it doesn't matter who you're out there with, you need to do your job, and so we try to make sure we foster that. And the only way you can do it is by changing things up. So we knew we were changing after 4 games, and now we're going to do a couple, and we're going to talk again as a coaching staff and decide if we're going to stick with what we have right now or we're going to make another change. So we usually make multiple changes during the year, and then obviously come playoff time, we try to find a little secret sauce if we can. But obviously having players played with multiple line mates, multiple D partners, everything, I think that just gives everybody a lot of confidence.
In a game like this, when Gwen's playing so well, when the pucks are kind of jumping a little bit, things like that, is there anything you think you all could have done different to maybe bury one more of those extra shots?
No, we put 43 on her, and she played well. We had plenty of opportunities. It's just about finishing at the right time. Obviously, they made a great shot at the end, but it's hockey. It's a close game.
Brian Sandalo, Chicago Sun-Times. Kendall, this is for you. What was it like when you got introduced and you have the plate, the roof comes off, and then you have the ceremonial puck drop, the roof comes off, you take shots, and the roof again comes off. What's that like for you to experience in your hometown in a game that is this important for the PWHL and women's hockey?
I definitely felt loved today. I'm just grateful, honored. There's over 100 people over there waiting for me to say hello, which means a lot. I think there's been, I've played for a long time, but I haven't had a tremendous amount of opportunities to play at home, whether it's been with the U.S. team or with the Frost. Just haven't stopped in Chicago. So while a lot of these people that were here today have supported me, whether it's watching online or on TV, they don't often have a chance to see me play in person. Saw a lot of the girls that have come to my hockey camp over the last 9 years, which was pretty cool to see them. But yeah, no, I definitely felt loved, and it just, I've been coming to Wolves games since I was a kid. We were there last night, and there's nothing like the fireworks show with the paws, and but it was pretty cool to be able to come in this building and see, for those kids to see women play hockey. Growing up, I went to Blackhawks games, saw men play hockey. Went to the Wolves games, saw men play hockey, and it wasn't really until the first time the U.S. team came through the United Center in 2001 when I saw women play hockey. And I was like, oh, that's okay. So they do play hockey. So it's just, I definitely felt a lot of love today. It was very special and something I'll never forget.
Just making sure you were able to watch some of the Bears game last night, at least.
Oh, yeah, and rub it in our Packers fans a little bit this morning. Yes, a little bit.
And then how much would it mean to you? I think I asked you something similar to this on Wednesday, but to play a PWHL game here against a Chicago team, or who knows? I mean, what would that mean to you if a team came to this city as an expansion team next season?
Oh, it'd be awesome. I mean, you don't have to convince me on this market, this city. For me, it's home. So I love it with all my heart. But I don't make those decisions. We don't make those decisions. That there's business people making those decisions. But yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to see a team in Chicago.
Any final questions? I actually have a quick question for Coach. Do you play in this building?
I have never been in this building before, no.
Really?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
my first time today.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I coached in the American League, we didn't play the teams from the West, so we were just staying in the East.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the Olympics coming up in February, there's a lot of talk about the pause that's going to take for the NHL and the trade deadline and how that's going to affect that league. What will that look for the PWHL and any decisions going forward, and even some best on best, maybe some rivalries with even some of your own teammates?
I think our players are used to it. I mean, we've done the World Championships the last 2 years. It's a bigger change for the NHL, I think, than it is for us because our players have done it with World Championships the last 2 years. So instead of having the break in April, the break's in February. So to me, it's tough because you do have to shut down your season, go play, and then we stay back, we practice, get ready, and then we have to finish. But I think our players are all pros. I think they're now used to it the last couple of years. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a change for us.